Welcome back to the player career mode here on FC24. We were not scoring in the last episode, but gifting goals to everybody else. You have an assist, and you have an assist, and you have an assist. We gifted out 5 goals to teammates in the last episode and absolutely smashed it. So we're hoping to continue that form today. I'd like to get back on the score sheet though. It has been 4 games since I did so. We've actually Salford twice today, once at home in the league, then again in the FA Cup. So it'd be nice to get another cup run under our belts if we can. Certainly for the spreadsheet, it will add another competition for us to play in for our stat padding. And then Wrexham away is a giant game for League 2. The 2 monstrous teams from the National League last year go head-to-head once more at the racecourse. So, we'll see what we can do today. I have, for this episode, upped it to Ultimate as well, difficulty-wise. So we'll see what you guys think to the content in terms of the difficulty of the gameplay. We scored 8 goals in a game and a half as a team yesterday at the beginning of the episode, and some of it felt borderline too easy, or at least it felt odd. Then we went into the Swindon game and lost 3-2, and I was like, oh, maybe Legendary's okay. So we'll trial Ultimate for today, and then you guys can let me know in the comment section which you prefer. Also from the comment section, we're saying thank you to some of you on the board back there. Those of you that leave comments on the videos have the opportunity to be involved in the comment section on the LED board. So thank you for your support. We're saying thank you to Paul Gabbs, to Charlie Bennett, and to Royal Hazard as well. So thank you guys for dropping your comments on the previous episodes. Continue to do so, lads, and you stand a chance of being on the background. Right, that's all for the intro. Let's get cracking, shall we? With Salford twice and Wrexham to come. We've got a big day ahead of us. We want to get back in the playoffs if we can. 1, 2, 3, here we go. My guy always seems to be one of the last to leave the dressing room. Although Kidwin Scott there at the back of the gang is the absolute last. Myself, Kidwin Scott, and John Bostock, the 3 that come out at the end. So 4 passes in the opponent's half is easily doable. 3 shots on target hasn't been that doable for me recently because we've been more setting people up. So we'll go for the passing. That certainly we will be able to do. This is the exact fixture that we'll be playing in the second game as well. But on Ultimate, I'm expecting this to be significantly more difficult. We shall wait and see. Challenge from Bolton. And here's Hendry now. Watson for Salford. They were in an automatic promotion spot in the league. So not only have we upped the difficulty, we've upped the difficulty against one of the best teams, or most informed teams at least, in the division. And they're proving it. 1-0 in the 7th minute. Bolton smashes it into the back of the net. And we're behind early doors. Terrible start for us, although he seems to be thoroughly enjoying it. Here's Conor McAlhaney. Little flick. Nicely to John, but... oh, I was going to say Baldwin deals with it. He doesn't. McAlhaney, Bolton, 2-0 Salford. I mean, it might be a one-off, but it's not the best of starts on Ultimate difficulty, is it? Luke Bolton makes it 2-0. In 14 minutes, those away fans are having the time of their lives. I feel like the guy in the hat in the middle just going, oh, God, no. Mallon over the top. John inside. McAlhaney. Is it to be 3? It is. This might make our decision for us. I think Ultimate might be just a little bit too silly, don't you? McGoldrick on for Kidwin Scott at half-time. The manager is not happy. And he's just changing things immediately. 45 minutes with one system did not work. 45 minutes with another probably won't work either, but at least we're trying something to get back in the game. John, round the corner. Into the middle. McAlhaney. And Callum Hendry makes it 4-0. I don't even need to ask you guys in the comment section. I'm going back to Legendary. And actually, it'll be a really good way to test it too, because we've got Salford next in the FA Cup. So we can play Salford on Ultimate, Salford on Legendary, and see what the hell the difference is. At the minute, the difference is Stone doesn't save a bloody thing on Ultimate. Maybe that was the problem with Robert Sanchez in the Chelsea save. Just goalkeepers on Ultimate are Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Inside, go on. Go on. Go on. There you go. Forward there into Crowley. McGoldrick. Play me. Play me. Oh! I'd have been through. I'd have been in if he could have just squeezed the pass off. I'm trying to ensure that I get at least one of my objectives, which is, well, I have actually now just achieved it with that last pass. So I minimised the damage to my manager favour. But in a minute, I don't think we as a team have had more than one shot, let alone me having 3 on target myself. Turns out I'm very pleased that I didn't select that objective as my extended one. Right striker is where the manager has moved me now, so we've changed system even more so, as well as playing staff on the day. I am at risk of being subbed out, as you can see top right. And, well, I think, to be honest, everybody is at risk of being subbed out, but the manager can't change all 11 of us, can he? Through ball to Mallon and Hendry. There's 2 or 3 in the box he can find. Bolton, yeah, keeper doesn't save anything on ultimate. We're going back to legendary. 5-0 Salford. I'm being subbed off. I'm being subbed off. Ultimate can get to 5-0 down. Subbed off in the 70th minute. 5.6 match rating. 0% conversion percentage. Oh, dearie me. That was awful. 0%. 5.6. Only 70 minutes. And we still might yet lose by even more. Gives me the opportunity to simulate the rest of the match or watch it. I will watch it. This is the first time this has happened this year. What we do is we watch the rest of the match, and then if anything happens, I can bring it to you. Because normally, if I simulate it from there, it may well end up 6-4 or something. Even though there's only 20 minutes left, it kind of adds in a full match's worth of extra simulation rather than just simulating the 20 minutes. At least it always used to. Maybe it would have been a good opportunity to test that. Who knows? We'll wait and see how things progress. But for the time being, 15 minutes to go, and it's still 5-0 Salford. And we absolutely, for sure, 100% definitely, 100% more so than you could ever possibly imagine, will be going back to legendary for the next game. McGoldrick under control. Tranmere have equalised against Colchester. Ball drifted in. Langstaff heads wide. I think that might be our first chance on goal. You can blow the whistle any time you like, ref. Now we'll be fine. It's gone so badly wrong in this game that my bulb above me in the room has died. As has our run of half-decent form. A 5-0 defeat against Salford at home. And understandably, everybody's pretty pissed off about that. As am I. We have already filled in the spreadsheet, so we don't need to pause to do anything else there. I'm off the starting lineup, but I will train, hopefully get myself back onto the starting lineup. We have a week until the next game against Salford again. No, nothing else is updated here. Don't know why the thingy had a little symbol next to it. Low match performance. I'll deflect the criticism. It's bull. We went to ultimate, and ultimate's just nonsense. Okay. Towards the next game we go then. And we'll see if we can be better against Salford in the cup back on legendary. I have a new activity, that being read a book by a wealthy entrepreneur. He's wealthy because he's charging 21 quid for his bloody book. That's why. It could cost me £21 to read his book. I'm just going to get my library card and go and read it for free if you don't mind. Or go into bloody WH Smith, find a quiet corner and just read it there. £21? Bloody hell, no wonder he's rich. Well, I'll do it just for the Virtuoso Maverick points, but I'm not happy about it, let it be known. I could invest something into a phone app or an esports team, but I don't think at this particular moment in time I've really got the financial backing to be able to do that. I've only got £47,000 and, well, it's going to cost me 42.5 to do that. I don't really want to leave myself with about 10% what I previously had in my bank account, so we won't do that yet. What we will do now, hopefully, is have a really, really good FA Cup debut. Fingers crossed it goes better than the last one against Salford, eh? It's not even banging that drum in any sort of rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. It's not even to any sort of familiar football song that I've ever heard. Team possession, score at least a goal. Let's get back on the score sheet. I've not done that for ages. Let's get back on the score sheet, shall we? See what we can do at home against Salford this time. Legendary, please be kinder to me than ultimate. Thank you. Scott. Make the run, but it's a solid challenge by Watson. We will get the free kick, though, and the referee's coming across to stop John Bostock, knocking him the hell out. Just a telling off. No card. I don't want the free kick, thank you. In fact, do I? No, you tell you what, I'm going to give that short to Nemain there, and then I'm going to get involved here. Oh, can you imagine? I would actually have lost my mind if that ended up in the back of the net. It would have been a proper headphone user warning. That was travelling. I think they're playing a similar 11 to the one that played against us last Saturday. We're starting a similar 11 to one that played against them last Saturday, but there are changes to both teams. Brindley to Scott here. He's got Jody Jones down the line. Well, we were already 2-0 down by now, so it's better than last week already. Nemain into me. Oh, I'm caught from behind there. He could be in trouble here. It's just the yellow. It definitely was from behind. Stevie Mallon getting a yellow card. Well, it couldn't happen twice, could it? Playing Nemain in. He's not come to me this time. He's gone to Jody Jones. Jones to Crowley. Crowley to Jones. I don't know if it's Crowley or Crowley. Nemain. He could come to me now. He's been tackled. Bollocks. No. Shepherd. That's a heavy touch. It's a very well executed heavy touch. Hendry. Luke Bolton scored twice against us in the last game, but Slocum gets the nod in the cup this time. Well, Slocum got dropped after we conceded 5 the last time, and Stone has been dropped. Now we've conceded 5 this time. I have a horrible feeling, though. That might be a bad thing. Before, I wanted Stone to start. Now I kind of still want Stone to start, but Slocum might get a run in the team now, which is not going to help our defensive capabilities. Kedwin Scott, I don't know which channel to try and run in. Played in there. Beat the man, yes. Can we find a teammate? Yes. Kedwin Scott could go for goal. A little ball roll, and he's tackled, unfortunately. Still waiting to test the goalkeeper. In fact, still waiting for either side to test the goalkeeper, really. Other than Slocum coming out to smother that. There hasn't really been a proper shot from either side. Scott could maybe play me back in. I've called for a through ball. I'll get it. And I can't beat the man. Tilt has outmuscled me, unfortunately. Cairns in goal for them on this occasion. Between the sticks, I'll be honest, we had such little offensive play in the last game. I couldn't tell you who started in goal for Salford last time. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time, though, here. Just infinitely better than before. But we're still not winning. Oh, it's deflected to Watson. And we're going to be losing. We're calling for offside. And offside is given. We will not be losing. It will be 0-0 at half-time. Luke Bolton does not add to his goal-scoring tally for this season. How far off was he? Or not very... Look, his hands can't be offside. So it's just his big toe. Get a toe in. Well, you know, back off. Bostock won't back off. He'll put a toe in. You can't tell John Bostock not to get involved. He lives for it. Absolutely loves it. I've got nowhere to go here. Not offensively, anyway. Fine Crowley, whose touch is so bad, but he wins it back. Palmer, Crowley, can he play me in? He can. From the edge of the box, straight the keeper, Cairns. Recovers it. Oh, if I'd have maybe aimed it towards the corner rather than just smacking shoot and hoping that it went on target. Maybe we might have done something there. Trying to... Tell you what, Tilt has got me in his back bloody pocket today. The one time I got out of it, I shot straight at the keeper, and then immediately he shoved me back in. It's still 0-0 here. Bright start to the second half. But now Salford are in our box, and that bright start could be all over. Thankfully, we've got the ball back again. Rawlinson's up. Get to that. Well done, Crowley. Lovely header to me. I'm just going to need that support back here from the main. I'll go again, though. Slot me in, maybe. Thank you. Just not that short. Palmer. Slot me in, maybe. All right. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Now do something with it. Not ideal, I'll be honest. Not ideal. Still, we've got it, though. Crowley to me. Jody Jones is there. Tilt! I'm getting tilted playing against him today. I just wanted to play that pass sideways to Jody Jones, who was waiting for it. And he's nabbed it away with the longest leg you've ever seen. I can't quite believe it. I've not been pocketed like this by one single defender. All save. We, at the beginning of the season, weren't performing. But that was because I was just being really poor. Not because one defender was keeping me quiet. Tilt is the man to shut me up today. I would enjoy scoring a goal in this game. More so than any other so far, I think. McGoldrick. Jones. Come on. Get it forward. I'm at risk of being subbed out again. Lads, come on. I don't want to get subbed off 2 games in a row. Jody Jones. To me again. Round the corner. Ah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I fouled him. That's not going to help me. Ball forward to John. Get stuck in, lads. Don't sub me out. Just don't sub me out. I think the next time the ball goes out, I might get subbed out. The next time the ball goes out might be them scoring a goal. No, Sam Slocum, Meg. No, come on then. Oh, panic stations at the back. That was terrible. Win that header, Ches. Well up, son. Come on, if I keep just doing little positive actions like getting accurate passes, not getting tackled, then I'll be able to keep my place on the field. 7 minutes to go. It's still 0-0 here. The FA Cup will go to a replay if we do draw. But we might not draw. McElhaney back to John. Shot blocked. Get rid of it. I'll call for it. I'm not going to get it there. But Nemain could find me now. And he will do. And I'll look down the line. Here's Crowley. Nemain. Crowley. Oh, I just ran offside. Oh, could have been played in. Brindley. Come on. A late winner would be beautiful. Oh, it's going to be tilt, isn't it? You bumhole! I don't like him. He's too good. Nemain wins it back. Crowley. Crowley! Yes! Where is he? Where is he? Get in your face, Mr. Tilt! To the next round of the FA Cup we go! In his back pocket, I've broken free! Oh, we worked hard for that. It was a tight angle. I arguably should have squared it, but I'm back on the score sheet. Slammed home. Get in! I've not enjoyed a goal more all season. That is the most rewarding, self-fulfilling finish we've had so far this year. We're going through to the next round of the Cup, and my guy is enjoying it just as much as I am. Get in! Up the Magpies! Last kick of the game as well, wasn't it? Yeah, it was! In your face! I'm having a post-match interview there with Alex Scott. I've not seen that before. To be fair, we've not stuck around on this menu that long before. I was having a lot of fun entering the stats for the spreadsheet on that one. Oh, as someone in chat, Sheza just said, that's how you tilt a game in your favour. Oh, we've not seen this before. Hola. Muy bien. Sí. What? Who wants to talk to me? I'm getting interviewed! Me? Me? Hi! On top, with the manager? An interview with the manager? Or is it just a cutscene and I'm not actually going to get to answer any questions? Oh, don't let me answer questions at least! You've got an interview mechanic in the game. Oh, it's so good and also so bad at the same time. Give me a break. I got all excited and then you took it away from me. And now I'm tilted again. Sag. Right, skill point growth. What I've decided to do is... Was it in shooting? I'm going to put one in free kick and then I'm going to go next time I get 4 or 3 once I've done this. I'm going to up my weak foot. So it might take us a little while, but I'm going to save 3 accomplishment points and throw them into the weak foot. So we're going to be able to have a 4-star left foot by hopefully the end of the season. Certainly, but well, it's going to happen very soon. This is going to be the next thing that I do. We've got Wrexham next, but I'm still in the starting 11. So if I can perform next time out, then we could A, get back into the top half, and B, on goal difference maybe? Jesus, where are they? 7th, yeah. If we can beat them, we'll go above them on goal difference, provided we beat them by more than 1 goal. I think even if we beat them by 1 goal, we'll go above them on other parameters. So let's just win this next game, and we'll be back into the top half, you might like to think. And still, playoff chasing. I'm intrigued to see if Mullin, etc. are playing for Wrexham here. This is going to be a really intriguing one. Wrexham away. Big game, this. It's James McAteer in the dressing room here. It's weird to be the other way around. I think I've only seen this cutscene where we've been the home team. Getting an assist. Dribble success rate is going to be the easy one. We'll go for that. But hopefully we can get an assist. Was it an assist or a goal? Was it one of each? Or one of either? No, it's just an assist on goal. Okay, that's fine. Away from home at the racecourse then. Can we get back to winning ways in the league now? I'd love to back up that Salford victory with another one. We're playing a lot of teams that play in red recently as well. Swindon, Accrington, Salford, Wrexham. Actually looking forward to, in the next episode, playing someone that just isn't wearing red. Davies running in behind. What can Jordan Davies do here? Ooh, that was nice. And Barnett and Fletcher. And a good block by the defender. And away by Brindley. And I'll just get that quickly up there to Scott. That was good by Wrexham. And we were in trouble there. But we've dealt with the first attack. Come on then. Wrexham were the only other side at the beginning of the save I would have considered starting at in League 2. But because of my location in real life, we went with Notts County. And so far, it's proven to be a good decision. Could a defender get to that first? He can. Hopefully, we can continue for it to be a good decision. By the end of the season, Bostock, look for me. Touch is not good enough to get away from the defender. Nice turn. Skips away. Bostock challenges though, and we've got the ball back again. It'll be a really competitive fixture, this one. Some of the games in the National League between these two last year were particularly entertaining. Definitely, as you may well remember, the one that had the Ben Foster penalty save right at the end. But Okonkwo can't stop that. I am back on the score sheet in the league now. And playing away from home in Wales, a little bit of English tea, don't you mind? Love that. It's random, the celebration, but it's also... Was that outside the box? That might have been outside the box. It was! My first goal from outside the box as well. Praise the Lord! Get in! Mwah! Lovely stuff. Spreadsheet! It's Jordan Davies again. He's integral to everything they do coming forward, isn't he? Here's Paul Mullin. Holds off Bostock. Not many can, but Moles is definitely of the quality to be able to do so. Barnett, Moles. It's what he does! It's what he does! Paul Mullin immediately equalises for Wrexham, and they're back in the game. It's level at 1-1, and that didn't take long at all. That's annoying. Proving that he is just as good as everybody says he is. Half an hour in, this has been just as competitive a game as we expected it to be. Brindley finds Crowley. Crowley runs straight into Young, and now Fletcher could set Mullin away again. Back to Jordan Davies. Still integral to everything that comes forward for them. And Stephen Fletcher's in behind. He's on his favoured left foot. And Stephen Fletcher has his shot saved by Sam Slocum. He's devastated, as you can see, that he hasn't scored the goal. I still would prefer Stone to start, but as long as Slocum can keep the ball out of the back of the net in the majority, then we'll be fine. James McLean with the header this time that flies past the post. Davies. Oh, it's a lovely ball through the gap. Fletcher off the bar. Wrexham within inches, within seconds of the beginning of the second half. Oh, Christ. From kickoff, he just went and very nearly took the lead again. I am here, and Palmer will use me. Go sideways first, then he can go, well, I thought to Nemain. Oh, that's a chop. Thought he could go to Nemain. There's going to be a yellow card there for that, isn't it? Trying to bundle my way through. Couldn't really find the path of the ball. It's all happening so quickly. But whoever fouled me there will surely, certainly be getting a yellow card. Kedwin Scott finds... No, Palmer! Come on! I mean, I would have done the same thing in that situation, so I can't be too critical. But play the pass! Nemain inside. Palmer quickly to me. Around the corner to Nemain. Can he return the favour? I am still here. Close proximity, though, with a couple of defenders. We'll look for the pass. Crowley could look for the ball through. He's won it back again, though. Kedwin Scott turns. Can he find a teammate? He's looked for me. I was never going to be able to hold that up against the defender. Mullin to Stephen Fletcher, and on the counter-attack, we seem to be getting caught quite regularly now. We go on good attacks, and then immediately find ourselves on the defensive again. And Mullin, they've hit the woodwork twice in this second half. Once with Stephen Fletcher, once with Paul Mullin. Wrexham look the more likely to get the winner in this game, if there is to be one. But I've bumped the defender off there, and I'm trying to bundle my way through, and I just can't quite seem to do it. 18 minutes to be played here, still 1-1. But for how much longer? Moments, I think. Slocum makes the save, and it falls directly to the feet of Jones. And Wrexham lead. That feels harsh. Force a mistake, maybe. Oh, I thought for a minute I was going to get there. Here's Tunnicliffe. Oh, I did get there. McGoldrick. Jody Jones. To me. Nemain. No! Oh, I tried to play it to Nemain. I've won it back again, have I? No. Oh, it's Bob free. Bostock. McGoldrick. I've called for it. Bostock still. No. Still maybe. Bostock. Oh, my God. How is this going? Palmer to me from the little box. Bend it around the man. Bostock. Oh, God damn it. McGoldrick to me. Crowley. Oh, I didn't expect it, but I've gotten it anyway. Nemain is down the line. Trying to squeeze it to him. Trying to outmuscle the defender when it got blocked. Oh, I couldn't quite get there. It's going to be a defeat in the racecourse. At the racecourse. I gave it the big one with the old sipping the tea. But it's the Welsh Dragon that has the final laugh. Mullin equalises 5 minutes after I scored. And then James Jones with a very fortuitous deflection in the second half mean that we lose. Just as Notts County came second best in the National League last year to Wrexham, so we have here at the racecourse once more. But there will be the opportunity later in the season to get one over on them again, so we'll have to hope to win back at Meadow Lane. That's back-to-back defeats in the league after the loss to Salford at the beginning of the episode. I've done enough. I've got man the match. I need to add that to the spreadsheet. In fact, it's 3 straight defeats in the league after the loss to Swindon at the end of the last episode. So we do have, personally, the accolade of 1 goal from outside the box now. But, unfortunately, as we said, we do things in spurts. A spurt of wins and now another spurt of defeats in the league. Spurt of goals, no goals but assists, now a spurt of goals again. So when we come back in the next one, it will be our quarter-century game of our career. First game of next week's first Monday episode will be against Colchester United at home. Then we've Wimbledon away and Grimsby at home as we head towards the month of December. Very busy Christmas period, of course, in non-league. We don't have to wait too long for that replay or chance to get our own back on Wrexham. I will have the player growth. I can put 1 more on, but I'm saving 3. I'm tempted to put 1 more into free kicks, to be fair. I'll do that. And then if I save 3 throughout the course of a whole episode, because let's be honest, I'll probably forget between episodes, especially over the weekend, that I have 1 spare. So that's us done for today. The back-to-back defeats, in fact, back-to-back defeats over the course of the 2 episodes, see us drop to 15th again. We're still only 6 points off the playoffs. We're very much in the promotion picture. And the top 3, all sat on 34 points, mean that the automatic promotion picture, or title picture at least, is really up for grabs. We're nearly at the halfway point. 46 games, of course, played in the lower leagues, but we're growing well so far. We're doing well personally, and the team are nearly there. We're going through spurts of being really good, and then not quite so good, although I'm sure the game against Salford would have gone slightly differently if it weren't on Ultimate for the first game of the day. But don't worry about leaving your comments about whether to be on Ultimate or Legendary. I think it's rather obvious we're going to stay on Legendary moving forward. Do, however, leave a comment for your chance to be on the ticker tape in the background for the next episode. I appreciate your support as ever. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to this ChesnoidPlays channel with the notification bell ticked. You'll find links in the description to the main channel, Chesnoid Gaming, for the Chelsea save, and to the Twitch channel, Chesnoid Gaming, for all of the content streamed live. But for now, for today, that's all from me. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday for more, though there may be Formula 1 content in the meantime. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll see you later.